Welcome back. All right, so we're back. We're gonna continue our little one shot. Um, or should I? I don't know. Hold up. Also, we got like 7 days, lucky. Mm. Yes. I really like this beat. I just made it. I just made it. Hold up. I'm trying to get the settings for this thingamajiggy. 55 55 to 1. First of all, what is this? What is this in? Oh wait, is he? Hold up. Pixels, my bad. Yeah, he's in pixels. Soapy! You made it to the beginning of the stream. Welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome. Let me see. DPI commercial news. Wait, you can hear me? Question mark. Oh, I'm tripping. It's just not showing the panel. Oh, that's crazy. I didn't know it did that. I'm trying to update the settings on my comic thingamajiggy. Um, let's just say I'm struggling slightly. I don't know how to change this. I don't want to use millimeters. I want to switch to pixels. But how's your morning so far? How you doing? Oh, I just had to go down that one. Okay. I am indeed making a full comic. I have this one shot. In the past few days, well, I can't look through it right now, but you're seeing the storyboard process of that. The past few days, I've just been making the storyboard, touching up the storyboard with as little time as I had. What's up? I am Unitard. Nice. Welcome to the stream. I don't think I've ever like had a Unitard. Wait, am I thinking of the right thing? Hold up. Hold up before I get cooked. Oh yeah, I've definitely never had a Unitard. Welcome to the stream though. Okay, wait, let me tap back in. Hold up. 55, 51, 7, 7, 9, 5. I definitely should have done this before I started stream, but we're doing it now. Oh, let me actually wait, hold up. Let me show you can I yeah, I can't do anything. Hold up. Let me go to one of my good drawings. Let me go to one of my good drawings. Yeah, yeah, I see your thing. I'm dead. Thank you for stopping by, Sophie. This is my first time being here. Thank you. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. And yeah, let me actually show you a couple of my good drawings. um I'm trying to make like the paneling right now, but I just have it sit on something I did recently. What's a good one that I did recently? I'm not even sure. Um, I got head shapes and stuff. Got these. All right, yeah. Um, we got these guys. Oh my gosh, it's me. Had a. All right, let me tap it in. Oh, can you hear me? Oh, can you hear me? Oh yeah, you can definitely. Okay. Oh, what is it live about? So right now I'm making a comic book. Um, I spent like the last few days making a storyboard for a one-shot story that I'm making. Just like a short little thingamajig. Why is the cursor not moving? Oh, it's because I'm like off tab. Like I'm on a different tab right now. Um 5551. Yeah, there is a delay, so that's the only thing. 7795. But how's your day? How's your day so far? 600. Ooh, yikes. GG's, that's tough. um, yeah. Paper color with. Oh, he has a separate comic setting, so boom. Comic settings. Thank you, thank you. Are you an artist yourself? Do you make art? Art? Are you an artiste as well? 5291. 5291. What? Why would it do that? Oh, it's binding. There's no such thing as bad art, except for art that you think is bad, but it's very subjective. So technically, there's no bad art. I stand 10 toes on that. Seven 7559 7559 7559. There we go. Welcome to the stream, Marsho. Is there like a... There has to be like a pre-done one. Young Jump, Shonen Jump, Monk. Search the pixels, please. Yeah, I'm gonna just use this setting. Thank you. Yeah. There you go. Thank you, thank you, thank you. How's your day going so far? How's your morning, afternoon, night, whatever it is? How you doing? You're not really a unitard. Stop. You're lying. You lied to me. Good. How about you? I'm good. I'm good. I'm alive. I'm breathing. I can't complain. You know, woke up another day. Sunrise. The sun has risen once more. Um, you should try drawing something very good. I want to see how good you can draw. Um, I guess. I'm about to start drawing my comics, so I guess you could see what I'm working with. But yeah. Yeah, that's the thing about art. There is no peak. As soon as you think that as soon as you give oh goddamn. As soon as you give yourself a limit or as soon as you give yourself a cap of like how good you could draw, then that's how good you could draw. And I don't believe I have a limit, so yeah. Roblox, I'm dead. You're a JJK animator? Stop. Ain't no way, boy. Ain't no way, boy. Stop, because I got Maharaga right here. Hire me. I have Maharaga right here. This is just a sketch, whatever. I'm dead. Of the movie. The movie already dropped. What are you talking about? You're funny. You're funny. Okay, let me see. I use Ibis Paint. Type. I am a Clip Studio user. I promise. Cool. Cool. I'm gonna perform real quick. I'm gonna show out and show my skills, and hopefully I get hired. Um, all that jazz. No, but if you are, that's really cool though. Like actually, like that's dope. Um, who's that blue? Who's that blue spiky thing? What? Who's that blue spiky thing? What does that mean? I'm the person that made the bunny scene with Toji and Megami. No way, actually. I'll search up the IMDb credits right now. That's cool. Um, you're not having a good day right now? Why? Decompress. Level with yourself. Breathe in and out. We could even have like a little meditation session going. Um, type. I guess. Now if you're, yeah, that bunny scene though with from JJK, hard, hard, literally, um, one of those scenes that you're like, wow. That entire sequence was insane. Oh, you know what I could just do? I could highlight. I just need this. Oh damn, that's dope. Ooh. You got an animating job? No. I actually just do creativity. Like, actually, it's my real job for real, for real. Creativity is my real job, but I'm a multifaceted artist. I do music, photography, drawing, painting, graphic design. Um, I have a wide variety of art forms that I dabble in. Want a chance to animate? Not really. I have a friend that like wants to go into animation. If you want, you could join my Discord. You could join my Discord and yeah, just shoot me a text at me in the channel or something, and then shoot me a DM, and I'll relay that information. Now look in my description and my bio. The Discord links there. Hold on, cause you streaming tomorrow? Yeah, I'm streaming every single day right for now. But I'm on a 30-day challenge, so yeah. Thank you for the like and subscribe. Thank you. For sure. Just said Gege. Gege is that hands on? I ain't even know. I'm not sure the department's working with them. Peace. Have a good one. Safety. Love. Prosperity. All that. Yeah, I would not play Roblox. I would not play Roblox. Yeah, I do. I just don't like the game. More of a Minecraft guy. Or a story mode, yeah. I love stories. Or storytelling games. I low key, I can't teach anyone like how to draw. It's more of like a you have to be so delusional with whatever you're focused on that anything in your way becomes like minimal. You feel me? Like I have a drive to tell a story, to share philosophy. So drawing cannot get in my way. It has no choice. So I just learned how to draw by watching, observing, um taking things down to their basic shapes and building it back up. Was this made today? Nah, this was made yesterday and the day before. Yeah, Minecraft. Minecraft. I love Minecraft. Welcome back. Tomorrow I might be on early, like around the same time, or a little later. Not sure. I actually do need to make my official schedule for next week. So oh, it's 2 a.m. Yeah, that's deep. That is deep. I mean, regardless, it's very early. Let's hear like going to sleep right now. That's 5:30 over here. Welcome to the stream, French Bulldog. Welcome. Draw something, draw a whole cliff. That is funny. Seven days? Yeah, I have 7 days. I'm on day two, three, two, three, two, three. And welcome to the stream. Yeah, that's a challenge. 30-day after a nice 30-day challenge, we're ending it all off with a mangaka. Hopefully, I can finish within those 7 days. We're on the third step of everything, so yeah, it shouldn't be too bad though. A lot of these frames are easy. Um, I think the most frightening part is just to know when to stop. So. Finish what you're doing right now today in this stream, and you get a sub. Thank you. Yeah, I'm locked in either way. So wait, did I do that for the other days? Yeah, I did. Okay, good. Um, Welcome to the stream, Cyrus, and thank you. Nah, I still got time before I have to go to work and all that jazz. You said almost better than you. Type. Flex. Come on now, flex. Flex on me. Um, I didn't realize I had this many pages. Bombo. Okay. Well, I thought I had less pages. Oh yeah, I'm cooked, buddy. Let me go back to I don't draw on mobile. Yeah, me neither. I can't draw on mobile. Yeah, like I don't know how people do that. I'm strictly a traditional and digital, as in like computer, laptop, and then use the pad. But yeah, it's already morning here in Africa. Word. South Africa type. Yeah, I was gonna ask like which side of Africa are you on? No, yeah, it's it is 5:30 over here. You watch anime? If I watch anime, of course I watch anime. Of course I watch anime. And that is a no-brainer. Oh, I didn't even select on that. Yeah, that's a no-brainer. It's 11:42 there. Tougher. Do you know JJK? If I know JJK, hold up. Where is it? If I know JJK. Maharaga! You can see my technique! Type. Where was I earlier? You can see my technique! Okay, no problem. Yeah. Appreciate it. That was the last one I did. No, yeah, JJK is actually like one of my favorite animes. Um, what? What world? What world would you ban? Are you yapping? Just yapping. Your favorite character is Yuta? My favorite character is Loki. No, not even Loki. Yuji. Yuji's one of my favorite characters. Which is like, you're picking the main character, but like, I love Yuji. He's so optimistic and he really does remind me of me, Loki. Yeah, get on anime. Anime, oof, yeah. Your favorite character is Deku? Deku? Yeah, you know what? Yeah, yeah. If we're talking favorite characters overall, mm, I might still have to give it a Yuji, low key. For now. For now. It used to be Aaron. It used to be it used to be damn, who am I thinking of? Kaneki. I love me my Kaneki Ken. You feel me? Ken Kaneki. Kaneki Kon. Yeah. Um I really wish the anime like I wish they teed up with that anime because they really did my boy Sui Ishida wrong with that anime. 'Cause it was so good. It was the manga itself was so good because I read the manga. The manga was amazing. It was amazing. Can we see a finished manga page you've done? Oh yeah, sure. I got you. Hold up. Let me just load this up real quick. Um, let me see. No, I'm telling you, cause it's like, bro, like I remember being, cause at the time I was in middle school, like watching Tokyo Ghoul for the first time, and I was locked in. I was locked in. I loved it hands down. And then season two came out. I was like, okay, it's cool, but something's off. And then I started reading the manga, like around whenever I started reading manga for real, and then I was like, damn, they really did Tokyo Ghoul wrong. And then like season three and season four or whatever came out, and I was like, yeah, nah, that is dog, is dog. Um, this was a test panel that I did. This is a test manga panel that I did. Is actually the same type of theme that I'm going for. Have you tried Chainsaw Man? Oh yeah, I've read Chainsaw Man. I've gotten deep into part two, but I still need to finish part two. I've been hearing mixed reviews about it, so I'm gonna like figure it out. But I always end up liking the obscure side characters. Facts. Um, no, yeah, that's fine. Uh, no, yeah, like, yeah. So yeah, we have this boom, a little of this, just a little tester. It's actually in the same realm and concept of what I'm working on right now. Um, a lot of the art that I make in general has to do with like philosophy and the state of mind, the state of being. So the way that I reflect it is the same way in art. Do you have a YouTube play button? No, I don't. I wish. I want my art style to be a mix of Sui Ishida and Horikoshi. Yes. Yes. No, there's like a level of detail that is like unmatched. And then the style and understanding of like how you just create your art in general is just like, oh my gosh. Yo, I'm thinking of making a manga or making some manga. Yeah, go for it. What should you do? Um, as I am just now starting my manga as well, my biggest tip is to just start. And not just start as in like just start the manga. I mean, start drawing every day. Like try drawing every single day. Cause if it's one thing that I'm realizing about like making a manga is that it's very taxing on your drawing stamina. So you want to train yourself to like really be able to keep up with yourself. So right now, since I'm a multidisciplinary artist and I have like multiple avenues of things that I want to do, I can't always just focus on like a manga series. So I'm focusing on doing like one shots where I hit a certain point, a certain topic, and then you just balance out how you want to or I balance out how I want to like go about my artistry. Um Honestly, you go at your own pace. Go at your own pace. Like, yeah. What's with you in Roblox? Um, yeah, yeah. I guess that's my biggest tip that I could give for becoming a manga artist or making a manga. Draw every day. Analyze your favorite stories, and what I mean by analyze is not just like read it and be like, oh yeah. I mean like why did this artist make this specific choice? Like you read JJK or you watch JJK, you realize like there's a lot of focus on technical explanation. Um if you look at Chainsaw Man, there's a lot of emotional lingering lingering. There's a lot of emotional lingering that is in that manga. Um there is yeah, you just have to find the balance within yourself. And once you find that, then you could like really just lock in and see how you could go about creating your own story. Yeah, all that jazz. All that jazz. Do you know the AVGN dance? And I read I don't know what AVGN dance is. Um yeah. Search it up. Let me see. AVGN dance. Oh, you're funny. That is so random. That's so random. Bro, what? Hey, I'm gonna learn that. I'm gonna do that on next stream. I'm gonna hit that on next stream. What is she talking about? That's funny. Oh man. Boom. New page. Ah, you're funny. Oh, you're iconic. Nah, I need okay. Yeah. You're funny. You're funny. Please join the Discord and share that. Drop that in the Discord. Drop the culture in the Discord. Drop that in the Discord. That is iconic. What? Just imagine you you to breaking it down. What? Tala, welcome to the stream. Welcome. How you doing? You alive, breathing? I hope so. I hope so. Brett, no one's playing. No one's playing Roblox. No one's playing Roblox. Go right. Yay. We draw around here. Draw. Draw. Draw you to please. I'm good. It's Friday, so no more studying for now. It's the weekend time. Yeah, that's facts. That is facts. Next week actually I'm getting longer streams in, so yeah, that's gonna be fun. I'm actually prepared for that. I'm ready for that. It's gonna be fun. So actually the final few days of like the drawing section of my streams is gonna be good. I got you. Yeah. How's the one shot going? Good. I finished the storyboarding yesterday, so now I'm just putting the storyboard on its own page so I can begin actually drawing each panel. Um And yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to like see it finish. I'm excited for the process. I'm excited for the dialogue that I'm gonna bring up with it myself. So it's gonna be fun. I got my pen and pencil. Lock in. Lock in. I forgot. I could just copy and paste that last frame actually. Yeah, that's done. This is done. Bye, Uni. Um, is it about the giant hands from the last drawing? Um, technically, I took inspiration from it. So I'll show you. I'll show you the paneling actually. But hold up, let me import one last page before I do. Because I already had the page done, so I don't have to reinvent the wheel. I'll probably just like adjust it a little bit, but just take this. Oh, it has a little green. Why did I just notice that? It has like a green barrier. Okay, let me show you this thing, Majiggy. Let's go to boop. All right, so boom. We start as a single point. What kind of Yuta do I draw? Sukuna and Yuji versus I said Sukuna and Yuji. Yuta and Yuji versus Sukuna. That version of Yuta. Peak. Peak. By the way, also TYP. Also like drawing to like oh objects as character. Oh yeah. Type. Oh, okay, so boom. First page, first panel. Start as a single point, and then boom, eyeball. We are now an eyeball perceiving life. All that jazz. Boom. Next page. Oh my gosh, we have a tree. A hand is grabbing said tree, uprooting it, and now it's walking away. Bunny is watching this giant creature walk away from it. Boom. We have the eyes above the clouds and a hand moving through the wind as birds fly around it. And then, boom, we have our being open palm with the tree in hand. The tree is also supposed to symbolize wheat. So, like how someone is given wheat and it symbolizes abundance. This tree is supposed to be the wheat in the giant's hand, but it also symbolizes growth. So growth and abundance, and growth slash abundance. Next frame, boom. Now we have our giant walking into the sunset. Blah blah blah. Gazing out into the sun. Keep on moving forward towards the sea. All that jazz. Next frame, our giant then descends its heads from the clouds and rests its head on its knees in the fetal position and gazes at the tree in its palm. Next frame, boom. Then it becomes the mountain. It's just a symbol and metaphor for being a mountain and then a tree. And then the next frame is the same thing as the first panel, but as a single point on an inverse version, because now we're in space. Boom. Planet being created. It looks lonely. It does look lonely, but it's more of like a it's a where you see it as lonely, I see it as freeing, low key. You'll see why, because it's more of like a creation thing, you know. So boom, planet being created, planet being formed, then our same type of creation myth kind of starts, or creation story kind of starts. Planet is being bombarded by asteroids and all that jazz, impact frames, boom boom boom. And then we go on to this next frame where we have this celestial being, which has the same representation of the giant mountain, and it discovers this planet all alone. And this is where like your idea of loneliness actually plays in, which I didn't really think about. But it finds this planet and it adopts it and it makes it its head. I got you different points of views. Yeah, yeah. But I do like that loneliness point of view. I didn't even think of it. Um, as it adopts this planet as its head, a spark is then given to it at its center, at its core, and then it then does the same thing again, creating life on the planet. And then it does this mudra. The mudra is the symbol for awareness, intelligence, and the third eye, Dario's third eye. And then we go into this frame, which is just a complete manifestation of what the intelligence will be. And I'll probably do a final page where I have like an alien species on a planet looking at the mountain, and it will be like a full circle thing. Let me actually write that down. Let me just write that on this last page. Uh, Circle of life. Yeah, and like that. Yeah. I can now begin drawing though, so that's nice. Let's see which one I really want to work on first. Um, Probably honestly just start with the first panel. Disney don't copyright, please. Disney would take this in a heartbeat on everything, on everything. Let me get those frames in. Um, Wait, do they not have a? No, yeah. I know. Um, I didn't realize that it had that. Like, I didn't realize that it was that clear of an indicator. Like, it's funny. Like, I had to watch the tutorials to even like realize what that meant. Cause like I remember like me drawing a manga for the first time, like back in 2020. I did not know what any of that meant. I was just like, I put up the manga version. I was like, or the manga template, and I was like, why is this so messy? And then I just went to the blank page and did it on there, but I didn't realize what it symbolized. So now that I do know, you know, and yeah, it's like in certain prints they will cut off, but in yeah, I did learn the hard way. I have a knack for doing that. I have a knack for doing that. Wait, can I not like quite literally just the black circle? Where is oop, clips? All right, let's start drawing. Actually, wait, should I cheat? Should I cheat or actually draw the eye? I'm gonna actually draw the eye. Never mind. I was just gonna get I was gonna take my eyeball and just put it. I could, but I'm not gonna do that. Like if I hold on, let me search up like a close up of an eyeball. Let me see how that looks. Yeah, that little depth. Make a reflection of the eye. Oh, like reflection in the eye? Yeah, I could definitely do that. But I was trying to make it like feel more empty. Like almost like black hole like. Because technically that's what it is. Not you cutting the costs already. No, facts. Oh, yeah. Because I could draw the details like these, right? I could draw details like that. Choose the source of light, bro. Yeah. Yeah. Man, that was quick. Let me actually get rid of the send it in the promo chat, or do I have an art chat in there? I have no clue actually. I need to update my Discord a little bit. And also, I am gonna do a Discord stream where I like for one of the manga days, I'll be in the Discord call. So if you guys want to join, y'all can do like a quick little thing. That'd be cool. That's finally getting used. Yeah. Not facts. It was there for sure. I'm dead. No, I look like I really want to come back on like Discord and really cultivate community for real, for real. Just haven't had the time to, or I haven't told myself to really have the time, you know. But we're here now. Would this even make sense? Hold up. I'll find out if I want to delete it. Yeah, I want to delete it. I don't know. I don't know what I want to how I'm gonna cheat. Guys, don't judge me. I've been I've been stack painting sky all day on my Anything but anatomy. Hey, I ain't gonna lie to you. You gonna have to bite the bullet. Anatomy. Anatomy practice. Lock in. Lock in. Hold up. I'm gonna cheat, guys. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. Uh I won't cheat too hard. I'll use one of my pictures. I use one of my pictures. Wait, where do I keep it? My pictures. I'm pretty sure I have some. Word. Dark Wolf. Would they stream? Never mind. I'm so indecisive. Oh my gosh. Wow. Hold up. Cover up name D4. Word. What type of content does he do? Or do they do? I definitely should start anatomy, but somehow I always end up painting and doing everything else but anatomy. Hey, Tali, you know what I'm about to take out? You know what I'm about to take out right now? Hold up, where's my backpack? Ooh. Taco journals, you feel me? Like, come on now. Anatomy practice. Taco journals. Special shout out Taco. I was hitting this every day on the stream, and literally throughout like the 30 days of the stream, my anatomy got better. And just like continuous like practice of like just drawing one to one, or just seeing how shapes make up the body, like that, you can improve with anatomy quickly. Like observation is the best tool for learning anatomy, because as an artist we are very good at translating how we feel to we're good at translating how we feel to a piece, an art piece, but translating what we want to see exactly in like a traditional sense, in a more universal sense. Do you have resources to learn from? No, yeah, like have to find those resources. Like even if you go on YouTube, there's like so many people that have like anatomy study videos that you could watch. I'll ask my friend about that if I remember. But I'll ask my friend about that because he has like a few YouTubers that he watches that's like really good. What do you mean by observation? Observe people. Like you could like sit down and like watch people. Like if it's one thing that I've been noticing myself do in this in the past few weeks as I'm doing this challenge, is like I'll just look at some of my friends or coworkers or anything, and I'll be like, that's how I would draw you. Like I like visualize in my head like how I would draw them. how their face or their body is made up, like how they stand, move, all that jazz. Like, and it's the same way you look at your hand, you look at like the shape of your hand, you're like, okay, this is just a rectangle for real. These are like smaller rectangles. Now the only thing I need to do is add more smaller rectangles to get like, you know. I recommend Proco. He has a whole playlist for anatomy. Okay, there you are. There you are. I guess, bro. Yeah, y'all don't just like watch it like y'all are funny, bro. Yeah, I'd be people watching. Okay? I people watch. And it makes me a better artist. Like I've always done it. Yes. And again, to promote the Discord again. Cuz I need to do that. Um Send everything in a Discord. Share it cuz I'm sure there's like more artists that will come across this same question and I would like them to have like a kind of a home to look for those things or to know that those things are there. I'm over here supposed to be drawing. I really I'm so indecisive. Boop. Stalking, but not on a deeper level. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Which might be worse. I'm dead. I felt that. I felt that. Like my art style is starting to get more defined. I think the thing that kind of like made me discover what my art style kind of leans towards is when like in high school, I told myself if like I stopped using pencil to draw. Like I used to use pencil and like erase, 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 and then at a certain point I was like, I'll just use pen. I'm only gonna use pen. And if I make a mistake, I need to turn that mistake into an art piece. And eventually I stopped making mistakes and they all became their own art piece. But when I started like drawing on digital, I still had that ability to erase even if it was the pen tool. But even then I had to like then consciously be like, let me not erase. So, and now I have to like kind of train myself again, not to have that same type of thought or mode, but more so just have the confidence that I will produce an image regardless of how long it takes. And it doesn't have to be perfect. Ah, your internet just cut off suddenly? Ooh. 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 Power or just the internet? They rebooting the system? Wait, do I have crosshatch? It's my only crosshatch brush. No way. Don't worry about art styles now. It will be showing every time you draw since no one directly copy line to line. Not facts. I'm dead. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. You're right. You're very right. That's why like what I watched a video on someone just like explaining like why a lot of manhwas like don't really do well, and it's because like a lot of them have like the same type of style. Like they don't really experiment or anything. They're kind of like flat. boring portrayals of like whatever thing that they're trying to do. Am I thinking that, or am I thinking? Now, yeah, if you look at like a lot of manhwa art styles, like a lot of them look damn near the same, damn near the same, and you wouldn't even be able to like tell that they were different if you didn't know the title or anything. And that's the thing about like outsourcing like a lot of your content or work, or wanting a specific look that is already like been popularized, like following the trendy look also, it doesn't work. It doesn't work because it just makes it well known that your idea or whatever you're making is going to be drowned in the sea of all the lookalikes. The things that stand out isn't just the thing that has a great story, but as well as the art style that allows allows you to realize that the artist knew the anatomy, knew the structure and everything to how to build a story, but is confident enough to break all the rules to make their own thing. Um, I can't with manhwas. Yeah, yeah. Me personally, I can't read them. I really can't. I can't do them because they're not that entertaining to me personally. There is a there is a community for them, but I'm not one of them. I am not one of them. All right, I'm gonna save these pages. I'm just gonna draw for the last 20 minutes. Draw some random stuff. For me, it's the scrolling when reading. I mean, I could scroll and read because a lot of the because I'll have a manga when I read the mangas, like I'll scroll on that if I'm on the phone, scroll or swipe or whatever. It's not a problem. I much rather have the physical book, but for me, like what reading series, like they're very expensive to collect as well. Feels like doom scrolling. True, true. Wait, where is this saving? First of all, hold up. Where did I? Wait, so it's already there. Seven arts. Alright. wrong pen. I have no clue what I'm drawing yet, but first manga review. Not true. Yeah, that's the thing about like making manga that people don't really understand, or being an artist in general, that people don't really um appreciate how much artists will go in depth to the world that they create, go into the art that they make, and just expand on whatever idea they focus on. People will take the art and then take it as its final form and forget about the process it took to make that thing, which is fine. That's fine, but don't take for granted um how much time it took, especially now with like AI and everything. um it's like very terrifying. Well, not terrifying actually, because like our artists for real, like we're resilient, you feel me? We we transcend the bounds of like time and space, and AI being used and misused in a way that wants to replace artists can never really do. Yeah. I'm gonna look at the taco journal, get some inspiration. I want to draw some anatomy stuff. I honestly don't get how people want to be called AI artists. Like AI is one who made it on facts of blood, sweat, tears of real people. Not facts. Yeah, like it's like it's such a disconnect. An argument that I hear in favor of AI a lot is oh, like whenever a new generation of like new tools comes out, artists or whoever practices that medium will retaliate because it's like, oh, innovation is gonna put you out of a job, da 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 da. But AI comes for a type of humanity that could never be touched by anything else, right? And the presence of it still can't touch it. It still can't touch what artists will do, the mistakes that we make, the things that we do, the time it takes, the process that we dive into as we make our art. It it cannot be replicated by any person, not even any person. It can't be replicated by any person, any organization, nothing. Not even AI can really replicate it. You feel me? They're just the LARPers. Nah, facts. Facts. AI artists are just LARPers. Like, yeah, like the art can't be replicated, and it doesn't even invite a new form of artistry. And I'm not even saying there's some people who can argue like the artistry that it does bring is creative writing within AI prompting, which is a valid argument, but however, that creative writing is not really, it's not glorified. It can't get glorified, especially in a thing that like removes all the credibility that you had writing the thing, because someone could copy the same exact thing that you had and paste the same thing and get the same results. That's not the point of art. The point of art isn't to be able to replicate something so well. It's to describe and reflect the world and refract the lessons that you learn on a day to day, you know? And again, like one of the only things that I believe AI has any jurisdiction being within this age of artistry is a tool. It's just a tool. Use it as a tool, not as a crutch and say, "Oh, I need to use this thing to complete my entire project." If you think that way, you will fail as an artist. If you think that way, your audience will leave as as a big company doing that, your fans, people watching your things will leave. Um Actually recently with the with Marvel Avengers Doomsday, I think I need to like look more into it, but I'm pretty sure it was said that they were using a lot of AI within the trailer itself. I don't know if the production extended to um even the movie itself, but if it does, then it's like, why would I even want to watch Avengers? Like, why would I even want to watch? Then again, like, Avengers kind of fell off after Endgame. The only few Marvel movies that were kind of popping were like the shows were pretty good. Spider-Man has always been pretty good. I'm pretty excited for the new one. But if AI is taking over even like something as near and dear as Marvel, then it's like, and it's not even Marvel to blame, it's Disney. It's Disney. Everything goes to like the shitters when Disney takes it. Um, the way I see it, nothing is new under the sun. Yeah, facts. Every idea you could has always think of was always a thought of. Only thing that makes it different across millions of people is your style and philosophy. Facts. Facts. If what one of my I don't think you've heard my actually no you haven't. One of my philosophies is to receive and replenish, right? To receive and replenish everything that you are. As an individual, you are a part of an ecosystem that works and feeds each other. And this ecosystem works on the basis of every single past action that every other individual has done. So when it comes to the philosophy, when it works into the ideas of people, the ideas of being, and even ideas like instruments, people will make an instrument, make a drum, forget whoever made the drum, but the idea of the drum can now be expanded on. Like, you don't have to recreate the drum every single time. It's not an original idea that you want to make a drum or make this, but now it's an original idea compared to you because you love say you love reggae, but you're in the UK. That's actually how punk was born in the UK. Jamaicans took the reggae sound systems to the UK, and then punk was born. Same way how rock was made. Uh Blues, um salsa, dancing, martial arts, you know? Like, there's so many things that, like, just because on your geolocation, your idea, the way you think, and the way that you go about life, the idea shapes a new context, but it's not original. Still, it's still not like a completely original idea. It's not everyone can make music. You can't hold that. You can't copyright that fact. You know. Um, Disney used to be the number one animated studio, but now it's fallen off because of corporate greed. Facts. Facts. Straight facts. Literally. And now, like, every time you bring up Disney, oh, Disney this, Disney that, no one really has like good things to say about Disney. It's always, I hope Disney doesn't mess this up. Like, how, like, that's terrible. Your company has fallen like that far. And like, low key, Disney, me personally, like, there's Disney movies that I like, but Disney has honestly never been like a really great company. They always have been kind of money hungry, even including when even if you look back at a lot of the writers strikes back in the was the 80s, 80s, 70s, 90s. I don't know when it was, but there's a bunch of writers strikes, and they went against the writers. they lost, and the writers were able to get more pay and all that jazz, and that was amazing. But the whole thing about that is that Disney really did not want to pay them more. And then we went through the same thing again. The whole writer's strike in the 2000s, in the 2010s, and how a lot of companies were like, okay, fine, like we'll pay more. We'll see how we want to do all these things. And then again, Disney was not on board with that. Found some way, shape, or form to like make whatever money. And even coming into like the streaming market with how Netflix got so popular, and then they wanted to jump on the bandwagon, and then the exploitation of that system as well, because you're entering a new market that hasn't been colonized before. You know, it hasn't been colonized. Like this market of streaming, like you can upload a movie onto the internet and watch it for free at one point. And then someone was like, "Oh, Netflix, let me put a series of shows in one place that people could go and subscribe to and watch every month." And then other companies said, "Oh, let's bite off of that idea." And then really soak in the negativity of that idea. They then take away the rights of people who are in this movie, who worked on this movie. So people on the production studio may have been paid X amount of dollars, but they're not paid more than that. They won't be given anything more, because now it's on streaming platforms, and the streaming money that is earned from that just goes to the streaming platform, and then it goes to the studio that produced the movie and the big name actors, or the lead roles. And it's like, damn. And when you have like greed on that type of scale, like on like across the board for every industry, for art, for music, for the music industry, that's another thing too. Sinbad from DreamWorks is inappropriate, revolutionary in so many things. Also one of the most amazing 2D animations. Yeah, yeah, yeah. DreamWorks. Damn, DreamWorks. Yeah. Wait. Oh my gosh. What time is it? It's almost 7. So I have to end stream at 7. I have to end stream at 7, but I have 2 more minutes. But yeah. It's a crazy thing. It's a crazy thing. But like again and again, time and time again, like we're in a renaissance, honestly. I wholeheartedly believe that we're in a unique renaissance, because it's not just a art renaissance. It's not just like a, oh, music um music renaissance. Is not just the art renaissance. It's not like everyone on every scale of everything, including health wise, including all that. Like we're turning our backs from like corporations. We're looking for greener possibilities, newer possibilities that can allow us to cultivate and grow something better, um yeah, corporations really need to be looked over, because there's so much inequality. Not yet. Oh, oh, yeah, unappreciated, underappreciated. Yeah. Um, not yet. Like, and that's the thing. You would think like you have that mindset to be like, oh yeah, we should look over these companies and see if they like actually follow their guidelines and everything, make sure they do everything by the books. But when you really look at the system itself, it's built on that type of corruption. If you look at like corporations in general, they're built on that type of corruption, that type of greed, to keep everything in circulation, to keep everything at the top. Like I recently just watched Ludwig's uh streamer you um streamer you live stream or his class that he was teaching. I personally don't watch Ludwig, but the information he was giving was valid. And at a certain point, he mentioned how if you go to a company and you want to be a big streamer, you want to be a YouTuber, you want to be an artist, you want to go into Shonen Jump, you want to go to Netflix or this, that, and the third, what they will do is they're not looking for the smallest people. They're not looking for like the smallest streamers because like those people don't give you an audience. They don't give you traction or more money. So they go to the biggest person. They go to the top and then work their way down. The top person, too expensive. Then they go to the next person. We can handle that, but let's go more in our budget. So we go for the next best thing, and then take their audience, use their audience to try to make more money, and then we could sponsor them, and then make that whole system, which in and of itself isn't that negative. It makes sense on a business scale. But if you're talking about on a like an ecosystem scale, it doesn't work because it starves the bottom. You feel me? Like if you put more value into the people that are also on the ground, then the soil becomes richer. And when the soil is richer, the food is richer. And when the food is richer, the bellies that eat the food can now cultivate better things, a better society, a better form of art. Um, yeah. Like cultivate. And that's why like my personal mission, my journey as an artist in general, my journey with this streaming, with like streaming in general, my journey with everything that I'm doing. I want to be able to cultivate a mindset of critical thought, of critical action, where people don't have to rely on any system to give them the needs that they need to attain, where people don't have to rely on anyone else for the thoughts that they need to think. They could be confident within themselves about how they feel about themselves, about how they feel about their art, about the place that they live in, about the food that they eat, and everything. You know, I I want to put myself in a position to be like a type of teacher. I want to put other people in the position where they could either be a teacher or whatever they want, to be a service member of society, of to be a an artist, to be a philosopher, scientist, and not hold them back because I want the greed. Like one of my things, like with y'all being in the stream, I want y'all to like succeed. I want y'all to succeed. I want to draw with y'all. I want to make art with y'all. I want a community. But enough of me yapping, because I could yap for like another hour about how I want to do all of that. But the thing that stands in the thing that separates words from reality is the action. So all that jazz. All that jazz. Alright, where's a book? But yeah, all that jazz. So oh damn, I just realized the music stopped too. But I hope you guys had enjoyed today's stream. It was a nice little yap session at the end. Um, if you guys haven't already, join the Discord, like, subscribe, um, show love to yourself, show love to your peers, and yeah, hope the journey goes well. Then, yeah, not facts, not facts. Like I hope the journey goes well for y'all too. Like amazingly, like, and I appreciate you, appreciate everyone in the chat. I appreciate everyone that stopped by and anyone that didn't even get to come into stream because honestly, life life is nice and we deserve good things, you know. Yeah. Thank you for joining stream. Thank you and all that jazz. Safety, love, prosperity, peace, love and prosperity and I will see y'all tomorrow around the same time, honestly. Yeah. But yeah. Deuces.